came across this little place while we were out exploring, but I still wanted to check it out because there seems to be a lot of stuff left behind. Like over here we got some old possible doghouse, which maybe had a little pig stall or something next to it. And we got this house, and there seems to be a lot of belongings left to somebody out here. Always makes me wonder, what was the story? Why'd they leave? What happened? They owned a little chunk of land out here. So let's go take a look. This looks like it would have been a little stall of some sort. I'll try to get over there and take a look. But we got to be careful because, as you can see, there's lots of nails. And most likely rattlesnakes. This looks like a little pen for something. Little leather pouch. Got a really old hose. You can tell this hose has been sitting out for a long time. Somebody's new beer bottle. But look at this, a little jar of some type of spice. Old couch. See all of somebody's belongings right here left. A fire smoke alarm. An old cup down there. Kind of I'm not sure that's RC engines in Reno. See some newspaper. I'm going to try to get some type of dates off of it if possible. Someone left all their stuff, is just left right here. See some of the old clothing here. Kind of like Western apparel. Lots of yarn. Someone was big into knitting here. Which makes you wonder if I'll be able to find any of their work in here. Let's see. There's an old part of like a chair. Looks like some animals have taken up residence over there. Check this out, guys. You see someone was into knitting, and you can see here's some of their work right here. Some of their work is right here, right underneath here. Someone left it here, which makes me think that whoever was living here most likely died. Trying to find a newspaper or anything else I can find. But that's pretty cool. That's some of the person who owned and lived here, who owned that yarn, was here knitting, and there's their work right here. Look at this, guys. What do you think is in this mystery bottle? Huh? They were in the canning too. Some more mystery stuff in this one. Usually when you get to these places, someone has shot it all up. So since this one has not been completely shot to bits, I'm pretty confident in thinking that not many people get out here, because if I show you around, not many people. This is pretty far out. Pretty far out. Look at this. I think this is kind of cool. Look, it's got someone's initials. It's It's a little vase. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Hopefully nothing comes running out at me. Some kind of spider, but check that out, guys. What do you think about that? Think it's just like a reproduction vase and someone colored it, or I wonder. Somebody's belt. Look at it, was still hung up in the closet when it came out. Like rust on it or something. Of course, it looks like blood, but most likely just rust. And there's the knitting again. Let's see if I can zoom in. There's an old Cragmont soda can, and from what I understand, they quit producing Cragmont in the 1980s, early 80s. I'll have to double check that. Look at that old Pennzoil oil can and somebody's old shoe right there. Old Pepsi. Now I'm not really too sure how old that Pepsi bottle is. I'll have to get home and take a look. If you know, post it in the comments. But this kind of stuff always fascinates me because you want to wonder who lived here. Now look at this. This is really cool. This would have been their little house. And I'm not going to go inside because rodents have really taken it over. Unless I see something really cool to grab and show you guys, I'm not going to go in there. Here we can see a lot more of their stuff just left out here. Of course, it's always hard to know how much was theirs and how much was just was brought out here and dumped by illegal dumpers. People illegally dumping an old boot. A lot of old boots here. Leather boots, and there's an old Wonder Bread. I wonder what the date of that Wonder Bread. Hey, look at this. I wonder if this is still. This is, oh, it's empty. Thought maybe it was still full, but it's not. One of those pouches makes me wonder if the person who lived there was making them, which is why we saw one over there. She got this little old toy. It's kind of creepy looking. There's one of its fists over here. That's pretty cool. Look, guys, another one of these leather pouches. Little purse deals. If anybody knows anything about these, please post in the comments below.